Welcome back. And so we are in section 10.4, and we're looking at another example here in section 10.4, and specifically, and I've cut out the two parts to the question here, but the first question was, what is the finance charge? Okay, that's question number one. What is the finance charge? And then the second question is, what is the APR? Okay, and so we'll get to that in just a minute, but let's look up what the finance charge is. Okay, now right now we see that it's blank because that's what we're looking for. However, if we know that we're making this number of payments, 18 payments, and each payment's going to be $175, then we can figure out how much total we are paying here. Okay, so 18 times $175. All right, let me punch that in my calculator. Is $3,150. All right, so with those 18 payments of $175, we're going to be paying a total of $3,150. But notice the amount that was financed was $2,950. This is because the bank is going to make some money off this, or whoever the lender is here is going to make some money. So I need to take this $3,150 and subtract the financed amount, $2,950, and that gives me a total of $200. Okay, so this is my finance charge that's being added onto my loan before the payment is calculated itself. Okay. All right. Question number two. Question number two was, what is the APR? Because if you notice up there in the table itself, and I'm going to circle this one in purple, is that it doesn't show the APR, which is quite interesting because it makes it very difficult to calculate the payment without the APR. And so that is why they gave us the amount of the payment, the $175. Okay, now, we do have a lot of information down here in our table. Now, what I want to specifically look at is this row right here. And the reason why is because I'm talking about 18 payments here. 18 matches with 18, so I don't need to worry about the 12 row or the 48 row. Okay, that does not concern me on this problem. Okay? The only thing I need to worry about is the one that has the number of payments set at 18. All right, so we have a lot of percentages here. We have 5.5%, 6%, 6.5%, 7%, 7.5%, 8%, and 8.5%. So what we need to do first is we need to take our financed amount, all right, which is that $2,950, and we need to divide this by 100. Now, why am I dividing it by 100? Because right here, this little blurb of information right above my chart, the finance charge is per $100 of amount financed. Now, I stressed this in the video, the lecture video, is that you have to be really careful about that, okay? These people are not just borrowing $100, they're going to be borrowing more than $100. Okay, so I need to make sure that I calculate how many times do I need to multiply this charge that's in the table by, okay? Because again, this charge, like for example 7.5% here, this $6.04 is only for $100. All right, he or she happens to be borrowing $2,950. All right, so I need to divide that by 100, and I get 29.5. All right, so I need to do 29.5 times what is going to be approximately $200. Now, I say approximately because we could be a little bit under or a little bit over. Okay, so I'm saying approximately here. Okay. All right, so since I underlined that one under 7.5%, let's try that first. Okay, so 6.04 times 29.5. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write this out. 29.5 times 6.04 is equal to $178.18. Now, that might be close to 200, but let's see if we can get closer. Okay, so 29.5 times, let's go to the next value up, 6.45. All right, punch that in my calculator. is equal to $190.12 $2.28. All right. That's a little bit closer, but we do have one more value over there. Let's make sure that we can't get even closer than that. Okay, so 29.5 times 6.86 equals, again, punching this into my calculator, 6.86 is $202.37. So now I need to make the determination here of which one is closer. It looks like this one is closer right here. Okay, so again, we are looking for APR here. Okay, so that $6.86 is under which APR? That would be 8.5%, which is the correct answer. All right, I hope